That 1 out of 100 women that are like, you know what?
okay with the goblin that lives in my balls offering them troubles.
I will put a shotgun to your ball sack and say, make my day.
Yeah, and you don't want to rip the integrity of your homemade cornstarch flashlight.
We're looking for the Carter, but we found a cock in my mouth.
Yeah, I was looking for a garter, but I ended up with a mouthful of cock and balls. Yeah.
Did you delete my dick in your ass?
There's no way to delete.
There's
no way to delete
this guy wants to lick my dick.
There's no way
I'm
to
so glad
delete
that's the
your
start.
dick from my ass when it has become used to it now after an hour, apparently.
Yes, that's a secret.
That is a
That won't be
secret.
out yet.
It's a little thing that you might be able
hey,
to get in on.
folks.
How's everybody doing today?
Dapper
Happy
Dads,
fall,
Dapper
happy spooky
Dads.
season. We're in October.
Yeah, we
it's
are.
getting deathly cold outside, apparently. It's dropping 65 degrees in one day.
And then raining?
And then raining and
Cold
possible snow tonight, they said.
Doubt it.
Like, it won't stick, but they said, like, it's supposed to
It
be down
won't
to, like,
stick
30.
because I'll fight it.
You're going to fight the
You'll
snow.
see me in my front yard with all my... You can't snow on my Halloween decorations.
Catch me.
I'll kill you.
Catch me out, and then me in your front yard just standing there.
I'm like, why don't you help me fight the snow?
I'm not fighting. I'm providing the soundtrack,
How
and
long
then
do
it's
you
not
think
really
it
your
will-
hero's journey if I interrupt it. So really, it would be my hero's journey if I help. So you got to kill the bad guy.
Why do you hold the boombox when you make the song?
Because it's about
Aesthetics.
sending a message,
Okay.
and the
How
message
long does it take for my neighbors to call the cops?
immediately. I'm a giant man standing there with a boombox.
I'm
not
also
playing
fighting
anything.
the snow.
You're
Does that
fighting the
help
snow,
or
yeah.
make it
You're
worse?
fighting the snow, and I'm standing there going, we're both probably drunk, and I'm going, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
No, we're both stone cold sober.
Oh, that's the worst
what's
part.
Scary.
That's what's scary about right now is we're both stone cold sober. We got no caffeine, no nicotine, no pot, and no alcohol. It is a clean and sober version of the Dapper Dads coming for you.
To see
You hate to see it happen.
be legal.
It shouldn't be legal to be this sober. What is this, 115?
Fuck.
Holy fuck.
Shut up.
I'm this sober
No,
on
shut the
115.
fuck up.
Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck.
Shut the shit down.
Shut the fuck.
I'll fight the snow. God help me. Please, God
He's
help
going to fight
me.
the snow. I'm going to be doing a cappella Ghostbusters theme songs around
feel
town
like
as
it's
we get
not
closer
even
to Halloween.
Ghostbusters. Big copyright.
If there's something weird in your neighborhood, who you going to call? Dapper Dads.
Okay, fair enough. Go to www.thedapperdads.com
And make
tell
a stop.
Tell us how we can quit.
Yeah, tell us
and
how we
why
can stop
should
doing
quit,
this.
What you think. You can leave an anonymous submission telling us whatever you see fit. We don't know who you are. We'll probably read it and talk about it. We got one, but it wasn't in there.
So we got to look it up in a little bit, apparently.
Yeah. Slim has to look it up. I'm just checking. Oh, we got someone who gave us a movie recommendation, but I don't think we need to actually read that.
No.
That's a private one. You can also recommend pornos to us. Just
Yeah,
make
well,
sure to leave the
Slim will take
source.
recommendations of porn actresses specifically.
Yeah, I won't do the work, except some days I do more work than anyone could ever imagine.
Same.
But yeah, I'll frock a gander at whatever's.
That's an old one. We
whatever's
haven't said in a
popping
while.
up
Frock again. That's an OG Dapper Dad
yeah,
saying.
people get upset about that.
They
'cause
do
it
get
doesn't
upset
make
about it. It
sense,
doesn't
and it's
have to
apparently
make
an article
sense.
of clothing. If you think that doesn't make sense, email us at dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com, where all of our negative correspondence goes, and we empty the inbox regularly.
We are also still taking resumes and applications for interns. We're getting into the fall here. I'm sure you guys are going back to school. Need an internship somewhere? We got you. We will doctor up some documents for you to make it look like you're
we
actually
need someone
interning.
to clean the dungeon.
Yeah, honestly,
Because when
if
we
you-
named it the dungeon, we didn't think it would become such a
actually a
literal
dungeon, but then it turns out our presence here once a week is turning it into an actual factual dungeon. If you have dungeon cleaning tips, go ahead and call 402-7-DAPPER. That is 402-732-7737.
Please, God.
For the love of God, send me.
There won't be.
We
if
get
you-
pictures on there. Send pictures of
if
cleaning
you
supplies so I
want-
know I'm buying the right one. You can't send me to the store with a list. You need to text me pictures of what it is or I'm going to buy the wrong thing.
Yeah, even when there's not another
Even when there's
option,
even when there's
when
pictures,
there's not
buy
like
the wrong
two
thing.
options of a product, he'll fucking he still
You're
does
like,
it.
you're like
He'll
loaf of
make
Wonder
something.
Bread. I come back with a bread bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice
at least
bread
you have
bowl
something
for
to
a full of
fuck.
broccoli cheddar soup.
Oh God,
That sounds
That
fuckable, right?
sounds so fuckable.
So
I would
fuckable
fuck
and
the
delicious.
Shit out of that.
Fuck the shit out of it and then eat it. Do you fuck your own or do we fuck each other's?
I
then
will
eat
be
it.
fucking my own.
Okay.
Because we know
Mr.
how
Conservative
aggressive
over here.
you are. There's not going to be anything to eat.
There's gonna be plenty to eat. Trust me.
I tried
Making a
to
mouthful.
make a broccoli soup in a bread bowl, and it got out of control.
How does that get out of control?
A lot of soup. First off, so much soup.
Yeah,
Almost like a
it's a
shocking
pot of
amount.
soup.
Yeah, but like a pot that had something to prove. The underdog pot.
Like it really
that came
upped
through.
the ante on how much soup it
I
could
like-
make. Yeah, you
I
put
don't
in
know
4
what-
quarts, I give you 6 quarts.
Yeah, I don't know what
I
happened.
wish my car did that with the oil.
Wow.
Flood my engine with the oil.
Wow. This guy.
Boomer humor for the
Yeah.
rest of the show. I hate my fucking wife, everybody.
I hate his wife too.
I also run out of beer.
Yeah. Um,
That's never gonna get old.
I know. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it
run.
just got crazy. I think I also threw a burrito in the mix, not in the soup or
Just
the bread
a
bowl. just
microwave
the-
dollar
Yep,
burrito
yep.
just thrown into the bread
Okay,
bowl
not,
of
yeah,
soup.
not thrown in.
Splash.
I need structure in my life, and
Mm-hmm.
if I'm left to my own devices meal wise, I am not
Same.
nightmare. A
Oh my
nightmare.
god! Literally, I've been making things because I've been in like a baking mood since
Mm-hmm.
it's been getting cold outside. This week, I've made an apple crisp, peanut butter cookies, queso dip, miso soup.
Miso feeling.
Yeah,
God
miso.
damn it.
Yeah,
Fuck, I can't
yeah,
speak.
miso not feeling your bad fucking jokes.
Fair enough. As long as we get the laugh, it's all that matters.
That's all that matters, baby.
Everyone listening,
I'm not here
hard
for
arms
laughs.
crossed, angry.
I'm not
face.
here for
This
laughs.
is
I'm not here for laughs. I'm here for gasps.
stupid. That sounded bad.
Yeah.
That was so you had it.
I
and then
had
you
it.
threw it away.
Hey, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. Got to take it
It's
to
all you
California,
do.
make it a thing, bring it back. That's what you got to do.
I know people
Take
have
the-
asked if we've taken it, and we haven't.
We haven't. We're trying to.
Yeah, give us money by going to www.patreon.com
Woo,
/dapperdadads. That's a segue, bitch. Get more of them and other things that you can't even imagine. Right
No.
now is the time. Right now, listen to this. Pop over to Patreon. There is a special
some
treat
things.
coming in like a week. And it's going to be coming.
It's gonna be nasty. We
It's-
we spent some
too much time.
too much time
I'm
working
looking
on it.
Far too much time. We basically doubled the time of recording an episode.
Brilliant.
When all said and done.
Jesus
We'll have
Christ.
been down here for 16 hours because
Sounds
the
about
prep
right.
that people
the
don't
prep
realize.
and then the editing. The
Opening up
heavy
my laptop
editing.
takes 3 hours because it is so semen encrusted.
It is so
along
gross,
the
and we're not
hinges.
trying to crack the screen.
No,
but we also
this
have
is
to
all
get.
we have.
I have to sit there with a can of duster on either side of the flaps of the
And
opening
then,
and blow
of
the
course,
dust away.
We get into a
And
little
then, of course, you know,
duster.
there's always a little duster left over.
6 hours are
I
just
mean,
duster.
are you sure all the semen's gone? Oh,
Only
I'm
one
pretty
way
sure.
to know. You're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, then you just start cutting yourself and screaming about how God hates your dad.
That's you.
No,
I
I-
do duster and play with the microwave.
See, I know you do duster and you make unholy amounts of soup with the devil into bread bowls.
The devil wasn't involved.
If you had 4 quarts of soup and it turned into 6 quarts of soup,
That's God.
That's a satanic pot.
No.
It's a pot that
I
was
left
used for a
my
ritual.
satanic pot was dirty.
This sounds like an actual good horror movie I would watch. Because you know how they made
Sounds
that
bad.
they made that rubber movie about the killer tire.
It's a great movie.
One of us goes to a Goodwill,
Mm.
gets a pot to make soup in. It's a cursed pot that was made by a satanic group used for the rituals and everything like that. And we're just trying to make some nice soup out of it. But scary things keep happening while we're trying to make the soup.
And it just gives you a little bit more soup. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's so possessed that it gives you 2 more
You're
quarts
just like,
of soup.
wow, I thought I'd have enough soup for the week, but I guess I've got enough for 2. Maybe I could,
Yeah, that's the whole movie.
maybe I could bring some to work. Maybe people would like it. It is the season after all. I'm never going to eat all this myself.
Really?
Crazy. I live by myself.
Horror
There's no
movie
way I
of
could
the
ever eat all this soup.
century. One
A
man's
shocking
soup
commentary on society.
is another man's nightmare.
Oh, it's pretty good looking soup. Rich.
Slurp away.
Slurp away your death.
It's just us like, what's the second half of it?
Just say things that sound like horror movie things.
Oh, Campbell's.
Campbell's.
Aw,
Soup of death. Chicken noodle death.
you
Death
thought-
in noodle soup.
That
There
one
we
was
go.
good. Yeah, that one was really. That's the title.
Yeah, this is how they make movies in Hollywood.
I
They
can
just do
tell.
coke and just yell ideas at
Oh,
each other.
shit. Break out the coke. You thought it was fuck. We took too much of a break. I was gonna reference that See, I'm on the coke now. We're sober. Sober's a bird.
Sober,
Fake
sober is a bird.
Fake
Sober
bird.
is a church. Birds are fake. Pastors are
Church
fake.
is fake.
That thing just explodes everywhere.
The Satan's pot.
The mold. It's the pot. It's full of soup. This thing's full of soup. All of a sudden, we're like, oh my. Yeah, we haven't even alluded to this guy yet.
No. Well, real quick. The Campbell's commercial where the kid is a snowman and he melts. I don't know what the joke was
the
going to be
devil's inside
anymore.
of it?
No, I think we're past
There's
all
a
of it.
skeleton inside of it.
There traditionally should
Be a skeleton inside of
No,
a
it's
snowman?
a hypothermic child that's dead. Just falls out.
Oh, it just shatters into a million pieces
Yeah,
somehow.
Yeah,
Because he's made out of, like, you
yeah.
got froze with liquid nitrogen.
Yes. Thank you.
Poor Timmy got hit with a hammer. Just an eyeball laying there.
It's just a great commercial
Don't
that
eat
probably
it.
no one
It's the soup
remembers.
pot from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That soup that just shows up in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just soup.
I hate when one of us has seen a movie a while ago and the other one finally
Just
sees
right.
it. And the one person is like, oh, let's talk about this. And the other one's like, what did happen in the
happened in
film?
Because
After
we're
I've been
old as fuck
binging
like that.
horror movies. Yeah. Yeah, a pot of soup with a toe in it.
And
And then a
eyeball.
woman. That scene, this is going to be too
So
specific.
specific.
That scene was great. That build up, because it just kept taking when he's
Yeah.
under the bed.
Oh,
No
yeah,
spoilers.
that.
But that took so long.
That
And
was
normally,
good.
like, I always joke, the old horror movies, the thing happens, you turn around, Nowadays, they always do the thing happens, turn around, nothing. Oh, thank God. Then you turn around, the thing
It
happens.
happens.
And that one, I just kept thinking that, and then I was like, wow, this is actually making me feel
Yeah.
very suspenseful because it's taking
Because there's like 6
so
turns.
long. Yeah, there was 6 full minutes of silence. And I was like, this is
Gripping.
art.
In the theater, this is art. Sit the fuck down.
I think, was that the movie where someone had a chain wallet? Did I talk about this? Someone had a chain wallet at one of,
And
like
it kept,
I said.
and it kept making
I go to
noises on the
maybe
seat
2
when he would
movies
get up
a
and sit
year.
down.
And we got those seats where they're like recliners. It's the loudest.
So loud for a movie
Sometimes
theater.
like that's like the normal one, but occasionally it's just like tearing
Yeah.
rubber.
Well,
like,
because like, where it's like the.
yeah, you're like, oh my God.
Well, because like I was couch shopping recently and I sat in one that had automatic and it was just.
yeah.
It was just so quiet. I was like, no, this is supposed to interrupt my movie going experience and
It's like they do
disturb
it just
everyone
to
around
make
me.
crazier. Because, yeah, and then people are moving so much. I'm like, get it in what spot you want during the previews. I understand maybe your back's
Shit
getting a little
happens,
store.
yeah.
Little store. Your back's getting a little store. We're opening up a little store in
We're
your
opening up
back
a tiny
this
store in your
summer.
back. We're gonna
Located at the bottom of the spine.
located at the bottom of your back. Go around the back and open up and find the entrance to your little back. Here we have custom gifts made for that special someone in your life. You know, go ahead and you looking for a scented candle for mom? Come on down. Looking for the reason your back hurts so fucking bad afterward?
here.
It's not here. Keep on moving, buddy.
Look somewhere else.
Look somewhere
Everything in here is engraved, including your spine.
Including your spine.
Could
We
be
let
part of the
everybody cut
problem.
up a little bit of it when they come inside.
We take a little bit and give it to your guests and your family. Your mom loves
You're trying
it.
to go on a first date with a girl, and the intrusive little people that run the store in your lower back are just being rude the whole time. Like
So
you're just like,
loud.
I'm really into philanthropy, and they're
Hey,
like,
cut out because of that spine. Cut out of what?
cut out
Did you
what?
say- Did you say? Yeah, cut out of that spine.
Hey, bitch, you want to come to this store?
Oh shit!
You have to come inside. Just saying weird.
Sorry, I'm
ominous.
so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I have a small business running out of the small of my back.
Yeah, you know where a tramp stamp
Traditionally is I have a store
Yeah, a small store.
with small wares, and they're filled with small goblins, possibly. I'm still not clear about what they are. They're slowly chipping away at my spine. I will lose the ability to walk and fuck in a short period of time.
There you go.
That's
the best
your
little
in.
wingman
That's
that have
your
ever
in.
lived in
Oh
your
yeah,
back.
they're chipping away at my spine, so I can't fuck eventually. You better get it while the getting's still good. But then they chip away while you're in a woman, and everything just.
It might be nice. Then she rides you. Do you feel your dick?
No, you don't.
Oh, big bummer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Huge, big
All
sack.
right.
Quick, vibe check. Okay, I'm good. Vibe check. How do you feel about losing your dick to the small men that run the business? in
I
the
knew
small
it
of
was
your
gonna
back?
happen.
Okay,
That
but are you
makes
doing
sense.
all right?
No.
Are you vibing okay? Is your vibe okay? Sitting across the table, your vibe sucks right now. I'm telling you that.
You're really
as
bringing
your,
me
as your best
down.
friend, your vibe sucks.
One of my mini best friends.
Okay.
One of 33.
I know you hate to talk about our exclusivity like that, but as your best friend, your vibe sucks.
Well, maybe you should have little men open up a shop in your ball sack.
I do. It's called Balls and More.
Balls and, what do they sell?
Mostly chocolates, believe it or not.
Yeah, very confusing.
Fine artisan Swiss chocolates.
Oh, girls
Truffles
blowing you,
to-
and then a little goblin.
Oh yeah,
pops
do you know
on
how
your
nice?
balls and goes,
Do you know, girls
"Here,
love?
I'm mint," and she goes, "Ah, what the fuck is this?"
Girls love blowing me because I love
Doubt
it. Because they take all of it and they get down there and a small man pops out of a window and goes, "Truffles." It just scares the shit. But they're so small, you gotta throw the whole tray in your mouth. You're like, this isn't even a bite. These truffles fucking suck.
That 1 out of 100 women that are like, you
Is
know what?
okay
I will
with the
take
goblin
the
that lives in my
You know
balls
what?
offering
I've
them
had
truffles.
worse.
That's the woman. Okay, I want to marry the woman. Actually, I don't want to marry the
Yeah, I
woman
was
that's had
gonna
worse.
say.
I want to marry a woman where that is peak shock, but she's
Yeah.
accepting of
So
it.
yeah, with
If she's
time,
if she's seen worse, get the fuck away from me, you whore trash. God damn it.
yeah, you whore trash. Don't even look my ball goblin in the
Don't
eye.
even look my ball goblin in the eye. You don't deserve his truffles, you slut.
How many guys ball goblins?
How
have
many
you already
ball
met?
goblins have you eaten truffles from? God, I want to feel special to you, not another number in a long line of nobodies.
Goblin's like, it's gonna be all right, buddy.
It's going to be all right, but he's going to be like, oh, you look sad, truffles. I'm like, thank you.
Give me a bunch of them. Why do you make so few amounts?
Small batches. I'm like, I get it.
I'm
It leads to
missing
your
all.
artisan craft, and they're probably delicious when you're. Can you shrink me down to goblin size so I can enjoy these truffles?
No, because then your truffles will be.
No, because then the
You
ball,
don't
because then your
understand.
balls shrink and I shrink, and then the truffles are minuscule, and you won't even
That's
taste
the
them.
devil movie. You want to taste your
the ball truffles.
Yeah,
Truffle
your
balls?
No, ball
Truffles?
Ball truffles.
Chocolate ball truffles,
Chocolate.
not like the mushrooms. You don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
truffles growing on your balls.
I mean,
You want to get goblins that live in your balls that make chocolate truffles for you to eat. Am I gonna go out after the show and buy a pack of chocolate truffles to eat?
no, they have to come from your body.
Am I gonna
Does your ball goblin make vegan?
Of course he does, because that's what he's working with. He's getting vegan ingredients.
Dude,
Are the truffles made from your body? Does he make the
I thought
truffle?
we were gonna ask the same perfect question, which we're close. But I was gonna point at you and say, "Is there cum in the
No, of
truffles?"
course there's
'Cause
cum
I
in the
feel like there's cum in the
Of
truffles.
course.
Of
What
course
do you
they're
think makes
always
them so
salted
silky?
truffles.
Yeah, of course. Salted caramel. Where do you think he gets the salted
makes a
caramel?
lot of sense.
He's making
Caramel
salted
is
caramel
just
out of your cum while chipping away at your spine. What an asshole!
No,
My guy.
He has to work
Okay.
2 jobs. My body
He works
anatomy
in
is
your back
flawed.
and my balls.
Oh my god!
I don't understand how he makes the commute.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes
Poor little fella.
people don't realize if you just worked more at your regular job instead of commuting from back to balls.
Yeah, if you
it
would just work from
make
the
more
home instead of doing back to balls constantly, you'd save so much money on gas. And who's to say you can't make salted caramel at the house?
No, that sounds like
What are those
Adderall.
candy bars? Camarellos?
Carmelo.
Yeah,
But
Camellos. Yeah.
Camelo?
Give me a nice. You mean Camila Cabello, the singer?
Yeah, I know her somewhere.
Havana, ooh, na. She's popping my cum truffles in her mouth.
I don't know if we can say that.
We can say that.
But Young Thug's involved.
Camilla Cabello, get your people at me so you can try my salty
Get your
chocolate
people
caramel.
at me.
Get your people to yell at
Get
my people about eating my salty caramel
Are your people
chocolate
your
balls.
goblins?
Yeah,
Your body goblins?
you gotta email they're like critters, but they're goblins.
How many work in your body?
More than you would be comfortable with, and more than I like to admit, but enough to get the job done.
1,000?
You wish.
7,000.
That's wild.
246.
Do I look like I could hold 246 goblins?
I said 7,246.
Oh, well
so
then, yeah,
I
could
think you can
probably
hold.
Yeah, Slim was an amazing co-host until his skin fell off, and it turned out he was 7,246 chocolate-making ball goblins.
Slash spine chippers.
What do they do? What are they selling out of your spine? Because mine's selling
Snow globes.
Make it out of your. That's where they get the snow. They chip away at your spine and they make the snow for their snow globes. But the snow globes have to have your eventual death in them, or how they think you're going to die. So they're kind of offensive in a weird way. One of them is you just drunk and passed out, and it's like, really?
Yeah, they're like
Alcoholism?
bestseller.
Bestseller. Everyone buys these.
They know it's the best option.
They know it's what's most likely to happen. You have a pool going on my death, and I'm gonna be rich, baby.
Office pool.
Give me 60%. It's my death. You'll be dead. You won't care.
My vibe.
This is exactly that voice is how I hear anyone over the age of 45 in my head when they're talking.
I have the peanut syndrome. Tiny dick.
Yeah. Peanut syndrome. The outgrace of Blind's penis sale. Yeah.
Son of a
Bitch, this episode's on fire.
Don't point it out, then it makes it bad. Rules.
Let's sniff this thing already.
No, that's what ruins it.
No, we gotta sniff it.
All right, so preface. Because this
you gotta watch the video. Preference. P-face?
Wow.
Watch the video for this one, kids.
Yeah. So at the beginning of summer, at some point,
episode 86, we can say.
Was it?
Sure.
That was so long ago.
Yeah.
That had to have been. No. Anyway, whenever it was at the beginning of summer, sometime I was driving out here and I was eating potato salad. Does it still say what it is?
No, of course it doesn't. It looks like
that somehow scares me more.
It's like a bleached, scary, like
asshole.
An asshole looks better than that.
But yeah, I was eating some twice baked potato salad from a shop near my house on the way here. I think I talked about it because it looked ridiculous. I had to eat it with a fork. People definitely see me. And when I got here, because I think I went to smoke a cigarette and then I thought I was gonna shit, so I stopped eating it. And there was only a little bit.
It was like a bite left.
Yeah, there was a bite left. And I was telling Slim when we both arrived here sexually.
I've completed.
What I was doing, and I took this and I threw it in the back of his truck.
Jokingly.
It has sat there for months. And
since the beginning of summer, because it was at the very beginning of summer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was eating it around the beginning of summer, and I threw it back there, and we were waiting for a very hot day, which has come and gone. And then
it's cold now.
I said we would sniff it. He says that I said we would sniff it on the show, which I don't think that
we agreed
happened.
to sniffing it on the show. What we were going to do is we were going to do the first episode of fall. We were going to pop it open and sniff it.
But then things came up.
So we're going to do this now?
I guess so.
Okay.
I feel like we're doing it together. Okay, I was going to say I feel like we need
how
to.
are we going to get our heads in for this so we don't bonk heads or kiss?
I don't think we need to put our nose right up in there. Just pop the whole top off. Don't let anything get on me because it looks fucking nasty.
So fucking bad.
I don't know why we do. This is another thing we shouldn't do. I'm going to call it right now.
I'm going to call it right now.
Fuck, someone should do this for us. Oh, I don't like the mold, the black mold on this side. This is grosser than I anticipated.
Okay, big inhale through the nose.
Yeah, I don't have good luck with that, but.
Holy wow.
Whoa. Yeah, it really makes your eyes water.
Yeah. Oh. That went exactly like how I thought it was going to go.
I thought it wasn't going to be that bad. All right, so now we leave it for another year.
Yeah, go ahead.
We smell it.
I'm going to turn away from the video for a second so I can clear my nose.
Someone's doing a huge bag of coke.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, I wish I had anything to get that out of my...
Do you want to smell this to get this out of your nose?
What? You want to suck my dick?
You want... What the hear that? This guy wants to suck my dick to get out of it smelling this potato salad.
I mean, wow.
That was worse
than I thought it was
bad.
Gonna be.
The only reason I know that was as bad as I thought it was going to be is because...
You're not the same now?
Yeah. my house... Did you get some in your mouth?
No, I'll blow my fucking brains out on here.
Because my house started to get... You know how when you come home sometimes and you just have a smell in the house? You're just like... What is that? You know, and it makes you so mad. So you got to figure out what it is. I kept walking around the house and I'm like, what is that? And I smelled and I figured out it was my kitchen. Cleaned out the fridge because I was like, something must have gone bad. Still wasn't the fridge. It was the pantry, the lower pantry. It had a bag of potatoes hanging out in the bag that went bad.
I feel like you maybe told this on here.
No, this was this week.
Oh, you told me. Maybe you said it earlier.
Maybe.
We've been together for far too long
today.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, it automatically, just that putrid, rotten smell. It just like, it made me gag. Almost gave me a panic attack, but I was like, I'm not going to be a bitch and have a panic attack over a bag of rotten potatoes. I'm simply going to get so angry that I had to smell this that I have to go work out in the basement for an hour.
I don't like how they look. They get creepy.
Yeah, they get like the things growing out of them everywhere. Tomatoes look worse. I saw a picture this week where someone was going to use this tomato, but it's already growing. That creeps me out when you like cut into fruit and it's already like sprouting and stuff.
It makes me very uncomfortable.
If you leave an artichoke, artichokes, if you leave them in... You know what an artichoke is?
Could you describe it to me?
It's like a little green butt plug, but God made it, and it's a plant.
Okay. I eat spinach artichoke dip.
But if you
don't know if I've ever actually seen just what
an artichoke looks like.
Yeah, maybe not actually.
It's like it has a stem, and then it's like a bulb. You know what Brussels sprouts look like?
That's not a butt plug.
It's like a butt plug.
That's like a ball with a.
But it's like an oval shape.
Okay.
Because it's got leaves on the outside. Because then you cook them and you scrape the leaves, and that's what you put in the dip. But if you leave an artichoke in the fridge for too long, it sprouts a big purple flower.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Because you're suddenly digging through your fridge and you're like, purple, and then there's suddenly a beauty.
Flowers?
Who bought me flowers? And you start to tear up a little bit.
You fall into a romantic relationship with the fridge. It's like Her. The movie Her.
Only if it's a Samsung smart fridge, because it can talk back to you and
calls you a bitch.
Yeah, it's only if it's the officially branded Samsung ST2000 smart fridge.
Yeah, it's like the Terminator, the T1000.
The liquid one?
Yeah.
Was that a T1000?
Something like that. Yeah.
Liquid Terminator fridge.
Uh-huh.
That tries to kill you when you eat too much.
But
it chases you around. That's how you keep the weight off.
But it loves you too.
Yeah, it also tries to fuck you.
Yeah. So like
romantically.
Every relationship I've been in.
Yeah, so basically I've dated nothing but fridges.
Wants me dead. Occasionally liquid metal.
Yeah. Those are my big three. Yeah.
I think you could say I have a type.
You can't say that women aren't liquid terminators. You can't prove it.
No, you can't.
Women specifically.
Right, because when
men are the terminators. You cut them and they have metal underneath.
My ear popped and you're so loud. I know this has happened before, but it always scares me.
It's like
why
too loud for a second.
Gonna yell in my head like this, like how normally when I'm in the shower and I'm thinking about you and I'm like, why won't he stop yelling?
And it's just me going dee 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 dee.
But yeah, of course, women are made of liquid metal because they don't fart.
I'm trying to think of the last time I heard a girl fart.
Exactly. Mine was when I was in college.
This week.
You live an upsetting life.
I live a weird life.
Yeah, you live we can't talk about it.
I got a new couch today and I gashed my hand open.
Yeah, they're not related.
I might need stitches.
I don't think you need stitches.
It was still bleeding when I checked when we were doing the thing.
That's because you keep going your hand gestures too crazy.
True. Yeah, I'm used to doing crazy hand gestures. I need to just gently lay this hand down for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, you should put a bag over it. A Crown Royal bag. The perfect bag.
Do you have a Crown Royal bag I can just wrap my hands in and go rob a store with?
What if I did? Why are you going to rob the store?
No fingerprints because you got the Crown Royal bag.
So you're going to wear 2 Crown Royal bags?
I'm going to wear a third one over the top of my head that covers just my eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
So they see the rest of my face and I can't see. And I'm like, put the money in the bags. And then I fall down because I can't see.
What are you robbing? A store or a bank?
Both.
A bank that sells snacks?
With a store. The bank inside of a store.
That's inside of your lower back?
Yes, we're robbing these guys now because these sons of a bitches won't give me the proper amount of truffles anymore.
I will put a shotgun to your ball sack and say, "Make my day."
Do you know how much I would pay for someone to just walk in on you, pointing a shotgun at my ball sack, saying, "Make my day"?
I haven't held a shotgun in many years.
It feels powerful,
but it feels like it would be perfect. I also don't know how fucked up your balls are.
They're fucked up.
I'm gonna guess they're pretty weird.
One is much lower than
you're expecting. I've never even thought about your balls.
One is lower than you would expect, and which one it is will surprise you.
I don't know why that would surprise me. It's the third one because that's what would
surprise you. In an order that will shock you.
But I feel like in a normal man's body, when temperatures are controlled, a shotgun could be placed perfectly against a set of testicles.
One, doubt it. Two.
Perfectly.
No, because balls are always uneven.
No, sometimes that's what I mean. The temperature's just right. Cold, whatever, a little tight.
A little tightness up in there.
Dip a man's balls into snow and then put a shotgun against him and say, "Tell me what you should put."
I will say this to you and only to you.
I can put a shotgun against your balls.
Unloaded shotgun against my balls.
Who's gonna check?
Me, before I hand you the gun.
I think you're being ridiculous. But I'm down to do it.
Well, I think you're being particular.
Someone has a shotgun, please let us
borrow it with the safety off.
If someone wants to let us borrow any type of firearm.
Yeah, if anybody has any
we'll give it a shot.
If anybody says
right in the air while I'm still in your house. Damn, this thing goes good.
Damn, this thing fires quick, rapid trigger. You got the extension
Whose
on
room
this thing?
is up there? Oh, your wife? You guys have different rooms? Oh, master bedroom. I bet it is.
Oh, where your new baby's
where the
sleeping?
magic happens. That baby isn't like in a stroller next to the bed. Yeah, a stroller. I don't know what your kid sleeps in. A nightgown? Well, I didn't hear a baby cry.
So I think we're fine. I don't think I woke up the kid. Kid's never waking up.
Oh, no. Why'd it get dark? No. I thought we were going to save that kid's life.
How are we going to save the kid's life? You're the one firing the shotgun.
Shooting the dad.
So, but you're fire.
I need you to stop yelling, whether it's you or my ear. It doesn't matter.
I'm literally just talking.
Maybe you should not.
This is all I'm contracted to do.
Yeah, big air quotes on contract. I just turned it
I mean, I could just stop showing up every week. That would be fine.
I mean, wouldn't be any different.
Is this how the show ends? Is this how we quit the show?
Because you can't get your shit together?
Oh, if this show was about me having my shit together, we would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah, you're telling me.
So, go to hell about that
Anyway, so we shoot that kid's dad.
Why?
He's bad.
Why is he bad? Because he's selling you a shotgun?
Yeah, that's
actually, yeah.
flawed.
Now that I think about it, if you're willing to sell me a gun to put to my friend's balls, I am more than willing.
I didn't even tell him that was.
You have to tell him legally when you buy the gun what you're going to do it for.
I said borrow.
This is America.
You think I have gun money?
Yeah, we got Patreon subscribers.
Yeah, go to
Patreon.com. We're going to buy guns with all your money,
so we can buy a gun to put to our balls
for no reason.
Imagine if you did it by yourself and someone walked in on it,
and you're just pointing a shotgun at your balls.
What are you doing? You said you were at the store.
You said you were at the store.
I'm just seeing if it fits.
You said you were at church. This is my church.
This is for work.
This is my job. This is my first day.
I got mixed up. I'm sorry.
Oh, God, the instructions were not clear. This is clearly not how you make mac and cheese. Oh, I fucked up. This is clearly not how you read the Bible and go to bed by 8:30 at night.
What if you rob a bank or a store or a small shop in your body?
I'm leaning towards the third one,
with
but go
the
on.
shotgun, but you come in and you're like, everybody get on the floor, and then you just point it at your crotch. Do you think people would give you money just because you're the guy with the gun?
Because they don't want you to blow your dick and balls off?
I think they don't care, but I think maybe they believe that.
I think you'll definitely get money if you go point it at someone else's dick and balls. Find somebody with kids. Do it in front of the kids.
So I point a gun at a child's dick and balls?
No, a man's dick and balls who has children with him.
I mean, we all have children in our dick and balls.
Technically, we all could have children out there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If anything were to come up, it wouldn't be that weird at all.
Yeah, if anything, if like literally, I am just waiting for the day I wake up and check my phone and someone's like, "Here's your daughter," and I'm like,
"It's gonna be that casual."
How would you present it?
I have something to tell you.
Okay.
That's the first text.
And I would just be like, okay. But what if like
You're a dick.
What if I do? Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I'm used to. What if it's like I traditionally do and I sleep until 11:30 in the morning, which is bad, but depression. But you know, if you and they just keep chain texting me, I have something to tell you. Pick up your phone. 13 missed calls.
I don't think did you just impregnate the woman? Because I think
no. I want to think that
let's not get too specific.
This is what I want to think. Yeah.
Because then
picking up what you're laying down,
plausible deniability
goes out the window. What I'm saying is I may or may not have
allegedly
came in a woman.
Whoa! What do you think this is? Some sort of smut cast?
What do you think this is? Some sort of Patreon for $5 a month? At www.patreon.com/dapperdad.
Only talk about ejaculating inside of a beautiful woman?
Only exclusively, consensually. Let's just say. Consensual. Let's just say. I knew a woman biblically.
I'm not with you anymore.
And
I'm against you.
We had a child. And she, at the time, thought that I was such a scumbag loser that it would be best to keep our child away from me because I am a scumbag loser.
And you didn't know that.
And I didn't even know that she was pregnant.
You said you made a family and shit.
No, I'm saying that I have a child somewhere out there and I just don't know about it. And then suddenly the child's like 5-6 years old, and I'm suddenly getting text messages and phone calls that I need to pay child support.
But that's
for
what
my
I'm
child.
saying. So if the kid's 5,
Right?
I don't think if you don't reply for a few
5
hours,
more years,
ideally, because 10 you can
Block.
swoop in, change everything. If you don't respond for a few hours to I have something to tell you.
But like, what if she's been like building up for this? Like she's been like dying to tell you that you have
wait
a child.
a couple hours.
This is suddenly the moment she loses her saint-like patience
Because you don't
with me.
know. Maybe your numbers change. She's got to be more reasonable. If she's going to be such a loose bitch, then I don't know what to tell
Just
you.
texting pictures of my kids to everybody? Just random numbers that could be me?
No, you don't start with the kid pic. That's crazy.
What if she's a
You
crazy
say-
bitch and that's what she does?
Of course she is.
She
dated
slept
you.
with me, yeah. Let's not say dated.
I know. I like how we both went, yeah. Like, that one really hit home.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you don't come in with the pictures. You start with, I have something to tell you. You wait for a okay what or whatever stupid thing you're gonna say. Yeah. How about you tell me about them butt cheeks? Exactly.
I have something to tell you. What, that pussy never came back right after I tore it up years ago.
Right. What did it do? Pack its bags and walk down the road to a somber song.
I fucked it so good. It walked away.
Fucked it so bad that it
I fucked
ejected.
No. I fucked it so good that it walked away to the Hulk theme song on the piano.
It ejected, shot out of her body.
Like Air Force
The people
One.
that work in your body were like, well, where the fuck's our button at? God damn.
We want out.
I need to get out too. Imagine if I was out, I could go look at that pussy.
I bet if I was out, I could sell these truffles for some pussy. The little
How big are they compared to the vagina?
So
that's walking?
they could walk into it.
I mean, we all
like
could.
a store.
They're big. Like a
The
store?
vaginas are the things.
I don't know anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't just send random texts. So I have something to tell you.
It's a picture of the kid.
No,
And
you
it's
wait for
yours.
No, because this again.
Yeah, because this is how we would do it because we're sane, normal people.
No, this is how anyone would. You're not just sent. Yeah, here's a picture of a child. This is yours.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
My life
What if
got
you wake up to
changed.
that?
My life would be changed. I'd call her. I'd be like, you fucking lying, first of all.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
traditionally,
You have to.
You have to.
Even when you consensually
even when
plan
you
to
know,
make a child?
even when you know your baby mom is telling the truth, you gotta say she's lying.
When you plan to make a child, like people did in the 40s, you still say you're lying when she tells you that it's yours. Even when it graduates college, and shit, you're like,
even though you are so controlling that you control her every aspect of her life,
So
and
you
she is
know
in terrible danger, and she's so sad and depressed because of it.
yeah,
but
you
she's
know
being
she
controlled
physically
by
could
you.
have never
You
been
still think that
camed in
by another man
because you smell her.
Because
regularly.
you when she gets in the door every night, the first thing you do is make her drop her pants and you finger her really quick and then sniff it just to make sure, like a monster.
Yeah, what a monster. I don't think she would be allowed to leave the house. I'm just gonna say that.
No, she can leave the house. It's just because she has to seem normal to the rest of her friends. Like everything has to seem fine.
So you're completely manipulative.
Right. We're going with like a complete manipulative psycho here.
Yeah, some random
Yeah,
psycho.
some random person. Who the
Crazy.
fuck could that be?
Yeah, it's
Weird.
so weird that you can immediately.
It's so weird that I can
Pick
just,
up all the-
I'm just so I can just like put myself into those people's mindsets and like see things.
You walk
the
a
way
lot
they
of
see
miles
things.
in a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
Specifically that pussy that you made walk off of that
walking
woman.
miles in that pussy, if you know what I mean. I'm talking big old steps, great lengths.
What? Did you say Bigfoot steps like the animal or the creature?
I'm just saying I'm taking
Cryptid?
big leaps, but if we want to say Bigfoot steps, sure, why the fuck
I just
not?
pictured like when you find Bigfoot's footprint.
Yeah, big feet like that. 13. Well, how big are big feet? Feet.
The creature?
Yeah.
Or their feet?
Let's go both.
Okay.
Traditionally both.
First, it's you.
Okay.
It's
I'm
the
Bigfoot.
size of you, but with huge feet. The feet are like a foot. No,
That's only
not
12
that big.
inches.
Oh, but like they're
Say
wide.
I wear a 14.
They're wide. They're
okay,
wide.
but are they also long?
They're long, but they're wide.
Okay.
Like
So
you know
like
how your
finding some
foot
New
looks?
Balances for this guy's going to be tough.
Yeah, because like I think it's like a big slice of pizza. You know
The
what I mean?
foot is?
Yeah, because It's not my best metric, but it's all I have at the moment.
We don't do math on the main show.
It's like this. When you see
I
the
know
foot,
what you're trying, because it's got like the ankle, and then like the arch, and then big old toes.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I don't think it's super long. Like, it's not like...
Yeah, it's not like this.
Ridiculous.
It's not like a 3 foot long
I think it's
ghost
probably,
dick or
like about that, but it's just fucking wide.
Yeah.
That's what you see when they're like, we found Bigfoot's footprint, and you can buy them at conventions and shit, like weirdos. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you think by
I got some crazy theories about him, though.
that he's you?
No,
But only when the moon is full?
I think that Bigfoot...
And you killed me as... or you let me die when we were at that pub together because we felt not included.
Wish you would have.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, continue.
No, I think
because you had to fuck that nurse, and then you transformed in her.
Whoa! You didn't have to watch that girl's pussy walk a mile in my shoes.
Is it like when a dog comes up and sticks its snout in your shoe?
Yeah, and he runs off with it.
Yeah, it's just a pussy. What is that? One old boot hopping down the street? What is in it? A severed foot?
Is that a fat labia and one Timberland boot?
It's very specific. It's like that foot you can fuck. Remember that footlight?
Oh, how could I ever forget the footlight that we only talked about like 15 episodes ago?
I mean, I think about it every day.
I think about it every day when I'm fucking my regular fleshlight that this could be a footlight.
So it's like a literal version of that. A real vagina.
In a Tim.
In a Tim.
Yeah.
You're white because you emphasize the V. Just
Timber.
hopping down the street. And I picture the front of it as flappy, like in cartoons when how hobos have stupid boots and
but then people are like, is there a labia in that fucking Tim? And then they look inside and it slides to the front and then it makes the front talk like a mouth.
Yeah.
The vagina can also talk, I feel like, but it's got to have
I thought they all could.
Yeah.
If you blow on them, they can.
If you blow on a woman right and then push on her stomach, she sounds like a whoopee cushion.
Yeah, exactly. That's how a whoopee cushion was created. Jesus, you're being a little aggressive.
I'm aggressive?
Anyway, big feet.
Why does it feel like a Sunday today?
Oh my God, don't start this.
I'm starting it.
Sundays are bad.
Bigfoot is either a werewolf type situation where people turn into Bigfoots, that's why we never find bones, or they're extraterrestrials and that's why we don't find bones, or
wait, why don't we find bones?
Because they don't die on Earth.
So one has never died on Earth?
Maybe one has died on Earth, but I think whatever the deal is with Bigfoot, they're like...
What's the deal with Bigfoot?
Anybody who wants more harmonizing, that's as good as it gets for this episode.
Yeah. You have to be more specific.
More singing. Scat singing?
Left to our own devices, we always default to the bass line from Seinfeld.
God, that's a good bass line. They're back to normal.
I was trying to think of what that was to do it at the same time. No, you gotta do okay, fuck this.
Oh wait, so you do the bass line, I'll do the other thing?
No, let's not even go down that road.
Fair enough. You don't want to go down that road.
Sometimes you have to know when to walk away.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be the
Sometimes you got to walk away from the table.
You have to be the... you got to know when to hold them.
You got to know when to hold them. Fold them, and walk away.
And when to run. So
that's fair.
I've said that
Big dad advice.
Said that on an episode before, and someone put on YouTube that they were surprised I knew the words to The Gambler. Like everyone should know the words.
Like no one's heard The Gambler.
Anyway, so if
them.
you're an alien, you could never die on Earth. Continue.
No, I'm saying they die. Maybe they die on Earth, but like they're relatives, I don't know, other species take their remains. Yeah, suck them up with a laser beam or something like that.
Yeah.
Or if we want to go with my batshit crazy theory,
great. Glad we're not already there.
It's that Bigfoots are interdimensional beings because that's going with the idea that extraterrestrials aren't interdimensional beings, that they're actually extraterrestrials, and that when we do see Bigfoot, it's because they come out of temporal shifts that are found within the large Pacific Northwest areas of the world.
Hey, this guy's a fucking nerd. This guy's a dork.
No, try walking a mile in my pussy Tims.
You can't.
You literally can't.
Pussy.
They're full of it. And when
you
we
can
say
put
full,
a foot in a woman, so could I put my foot in a pussy, Tim? I hate to be that guy.
You
but,
hate to see it happen, but yeah, you could do it. 100% of the time, you hate to see a guy try on a pussy, Tim, but he'll do it, my guy.
Just a wet foot.
Just a squelch when you put it in.
I once dated a girl from Squelch. You know what I mean?
I dated a girl named Squelch, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. And I don't think you do either.
It's a story for another day.
I'd prefer to never hear it. I was going to say something about Bigfoot, and then I just I don't think I cared anymore.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know what I mean?
That's usually what happens when I start talking about batshit things I believe in.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of many people in my life who blabber weird shit at me, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, you're one
Am
of
I
the
only normal person? Is it just me?
I
with
think
my
that about
rational thoughts?
See, I wish I could think that about myself, but I constantly feel the farthest thing from normal humanly possible. So, like, I don't think I could.
I don't think I'm rational.
If I'm the only normal one, I'm killing myself right now.
No, you can't. We need to study you.
No,
we need to harvest your.
If I
brain
knew there
for
was another
science.
life after this one, I'd kill myself right now.
What if that life sucks?
That probably does.
There's only one way to find out. I pull out the shotgun. I put it
pull
to
out
your
the shot,
balls.
We go for a car ride. We get into an intersection. Get T-boned.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, how could you forget?
But you have to get out of the car with a shotgun right against your testicles. Balls out of the zipper. No
dick
cock
at all.
No,
not even the base of it.
No,
just pure balls.
Pure balls out of zipper. Funniest version.
It is
of
the funniest
private
version
parts.
of it.
Literally, black dickies, smooth black work pants. Balls out. Shotgun, let's say from the bottom, so your testicles are sitting atop of it.
But
like
then how do I have to pull the trigger with my toe at that point?
Are you gonna kill yourself?
My best friend just had his head explode in a car accident in front of me. I'm definitely killing myself.
Okay, then just
balls first.
Yeah, then
I'm gonna shoot myself in the balls and dick
wait.
to ruin it, so they can't donate my beautiful dick to medical science.
That was never gonna be a problem.
Speak for yourself.
You pull
Pussy Tim.
The balls are out. Standing straight up, they're out from your body.
Okay.
You put them atop the barrel of the shotgun and bring them up a little bit, and then you look down at it. So one shot through the balls and through the head.
So in theory, your balls could go into your eyeballs and through your head.
Totally.
If you're gonna die in the sickest way possible, maybe.
Your balls just shoot into your mouth and you don't die. Everyone's like, look at this. And they say a lot of unpleasant things.
They say a lot of really offensive comments about your balls being in your mouth while you're bleeding
They're
to
taking
death
pictures
from your empty ball sack that looks like a blown out brown
there's
paper bag that somebody.
Everywhere.
There's goblins screaming. Their families have nowhere to go now.
People are just taking little chocolate.
Those are my chocolates. I'm screaming.
God, I wish more guys' balls would get shot off.
God, I wish my balls were
intersection.
filled with God, I wish I could walk a mile in some Pussy Tims, get my balls full of chocolate blown off.
How does everyone know the references?
It's like everyone loves the show but doesn't show it or interact with us at all ever as I die.
Hey, you could be a pair of boobs, but I'd rather look at weed. I don't even remember if that's what it was. That's a Patreon exclusive, baby. If you haven't figured it out, go listen to
You could have boobs, but I'd rather be looking at weed. That's what it was.
Yeah, trademark it.
Trademark it. Don't trademark it. We're going to make a series of 4 shirts, each one weirder than the last.
Very exclusive.
Super exclusive to the dapperdadspodcast.com/shop.
Yeah, not even there. Patreon.com/dapperdadads. I feel like there's a lot of new merch we could work up from this. We got the Pussy Tim. I don't want to be the one.
I'm not going to be the guy with the product reveal.
I think we just.
I'm not going to be there.
The fleshlight.
Okay,
and jam
put
it in. It's
there.
not real.
Are we going to make our own fleshlights and sell them on the store? Because I sent you that thing on how to do it.
Yeah. I do have to say, I've always loved the term "fuck my dick."
Yeah.
And just comically, like when I love the idea of people getting flustered, like, oh, fuck you, fuck my dick. You know what I mean?
Just when you're just so pissed, you're just saying obscene things because you're mad. Yeah.
Obscene things that don't make sense.
But they feel good in the moment.
Yeah, you sent me a way to make, but that's not, well, yeah, I mean.
Okay, because here's the thing. What I sent Drama was how to make your own fleshlight out of cornstarch and water, basically. And you have to, at one point in the process, take a rod that is smaller than your rod and insert it into the cornstarch.
Your penis? That's called sounding. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I didn't read that thing at
No.
all. I just looked at the
You don't
pictures.
actually put your penis in it. You have to take like a rod or something and put
That's
it
why
in
I
there.
joked about putting our penises
But that's what
in.
I'm saying is that we should put our penises in there so
Okay,
people
I'm
can
back
fuck
on
our
board.
dicks.
Yeah. But so if you need a smaller rod, so we're exclusively selling it to men with larger penises.
No, if you're making it to fuck yourself, you need something smaller than your own dick to make the hole with. You know, you don't want to make like a 4-inch wide diameter hole in this fleshlight and then just scraping the walls. Yeah,
oh, because it'd be too tight.
Yeah, and you don't want to rip the integrity of your homemade cornstarch fleshlight.
You got me there.
You hate to
for
see
my
it.
mom to walk in and see that torn apart on the floor.
You hate to see it happen. You come home and find your son's ripped up, discarded, halfway used giant cornstarch fleshlight. He used your mixing bowl to make.
I mean, so the cornstarch consistency is similar to a fleshlight?
Yeah, like you have to take it and like mix it and like heat it up and stuff like that. But then
every time you fuck it, you have to heat it up.
No, you only have to heat it up when you're making the initial shape of it. I wouldn't recommend it. It'll probably melt all over your dick.
What do you recommend?
Not
Every time I
melting.
bring something up, you're like, I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
you fucking party pooper.
Because you just want things that are gonna hurt your penis all the time for some reason.
I know what I want.
And you know what? If you want to hurt your dick constantly, that is your American right, and as your friend, I'm gonna let you do it. But I'm still gonna say I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh my god!
Because as an American,
doctor.
it's my freedom. Well, of course, as I'm constantly trying to marry you, and you won't say yes.
You will fuck me too.
I will fuck you when we get married. I'm saving myself for marriage.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm saving my virginity for divorce.
Crazy.
So
we have to get divorced for you to fuck me?
I love it, yeah.
I mean, we've already been married at that point, so I guess that constitutes my whole saving it for marriage thing. Just love
No other singing. We did the song called
I want to be with you. Hey.
No. Really? No. You could have given me a better love song than that.
Fine. What song should we get married to then?
Beautiful Tonight by Eric Clapton. Don't think about his kid. Why are you always thinking about his kid as soon as you say his name? Like, let the man live. He made choices and he made other choices. And one of them was, You Look Beautiful Tonight. It's a beautiful song.
I figured we'd get married to Piano Man by Billy Joel.
No. We're getting married to...
Uptown Girl?
No. You May Be Right.
Ooh,
that talks about our
one.
relationship. I really can't think of the lyrics right now. You told me not to drive, but I made it home alive, so that proved that I'm insane. Dun, 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 dun. You may be right. And it was just us going down on each other because we're looking for the garter, but we found a cock in my mouth.
Yeah, I was looking for a garter, but I ended up with a mouthful of cock and balls with my tongue out.
Cornstarch fleshlight. I had always pictured, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm not being fully inclusive to our fan base.
Doubt it.
Thank you. Appreciate
Nice
it. Sometimes
one.
it's nice.
Yeah.
Sex toys, I pictured us making something that looks like our penis that could go in a person, any person.
But I like the idea of not being gender exclusive.
I'm with you.
And we clearly can't craft something after our vaginas. So
what about our butts?
So would you rather make a cornstarch fleshlight ship model after the small bit of your colon and your asshole, or your dick?
Yes.
Both.
Yeah, you also can't make wild assumptions about my colon.
What wild assumptions am I making about your colon?
That it's small. My colon's huge.
Is this a bragging right for you that you have? Is this a point of contention when it comes up with
Have
people?
You met me?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Big colon.
Is this a point of contention? You mean drama's whole life?
Yeah. I will compete about anything, even things I have no interest in.
I have a giant colon, and there's no way yours is bigger than mine.
Yeah. And it's the most productive colon you've ever seen.
Allegedly.
Not in a way where I just can't stop shitting.
Until you kill 3 people and New York has to get nuked.
Secrets. I mean, they make those asshole chocolates.
They do make those asshole chocolates.
So I think the science is there.
But we're talking about molding the inside of your colon to make a sex toy, though.
Big plastic tub full of cornstarch, water, whatever this mixture is. I sit down in it with my bare ass real hard and real fast, and I suck.
How are you sucking with your ass?
Anal kegels.
Have you been doing anal kegels?
Whatever you want to call them.
You doing anal kegels?
I do them nonstop. Tightest sphincter this side of something.
Really? So that's why you can hold your shit for so long.
Exactly. Hold the shit for 8 hours. You're gonna get strong asshole muscles.
Yeah, no fucking kidding. Good
without
Lord.
trying. I'm holding a shit right now.
I think
for you.
I think I might also be holding a shit right now. I was holding a shit this morning when they dropped off those couches, and it was bad.
Yeah, I've had some doozies recently.
It's one of those things where like you can feel it sitting in there begging to come out.
Your boxers.
Yeah, sitting in my boxers begging to just go in the toilet.
Oh, this guy's house smells like
the
shit.
goblins.
Yeah, it's because I just shit my pants.
My ball goblins are like, the chocolates, they're ruined. How can you tell?
Look at this big truffle.
But look at this.
Are we out of a job? This huge truffle's moving in next door.
Gigantic
this
truffles.
is what always happens to mom and pop candy shop getting run out of town by big chocolate. That might be one of the finest poop jokes I've ever
made.
It
Maybe
takes a lot.
Possibly one of the finest poop jokes ever crafted ever.
Thank you. I'll say it's the best.
Especially on this show.
Say it's the best.
115 episodes took us this long to make a well-crafted poop joke.
You gotta get a lot of other
it's
things.
About
the
goblins,
the goblins, the whole
the
body,
truffles,
the couch. I wouldn't be
Tim.
here. Yeah, real quick, I would like to thank everyone, the goblins, the chocolate making process, the people who delivered the couch. I mean, I wouldn't be here today without Slim himself taking a little shit in his pants. Make some noise from Slim taking a huge shit in his pants.
Yeah.
Okay, too big of an applause. Back to me. I did a great thing. I made a funny. My feelings.
My feelings. Excuse me. My feelings need validation, and no one's talked to me for the last 15 seconds.
All eyes on Daddy. I don't know where we were.
I don't
know where we're going.
I have no idea.
This might be the most eccentric episode that's ever existed. 115. It feels
115 feels right.
Yeah.
It feels poignant. It feels on. It feels
the number.
Sharp and red and spicy and exclusive.
Red
and
is
new.
Always spicy.
Red is traditionally spicy. Orange can be spicy.
No.
Why not? Habaneros?
Sunny D.
What if you could get a spicy Sunny D?
Weirdly spicy.
Very spicy.
I forget.
Yeah, that because it turns out Sunny D is nothing but straight up habanero juice with sugar in it. You heard it here first. They've been milking rats to make Sunny D and Hawaiian Punch. That's where the aftertaste come from.
Why both companies? They're not even together.
Oh, that's what's the most fucked up part about it. They could work separately.
In cahoots?
They're in cahoots, but they didn't have to be. They could have worked in two separate locations milking rats, but instead
we've lost it. I realize now we've lost it.
We've lost our goddamn minds.
You yell at me about Hawaiian Punch and Sunny D working together while you fumble over your words. It makes sense. I figured it out. We done it. We did it. You broke
We've
us,
lost
guys.
our fucking minds.
Hey,
for
you guys, right now, listening. You broke
You,
us.
the listener, you broke Slim and Drama. Congratulations.
You've ruined two human beings.
Two humans.
The blood is on your hands. It's not as bad as killing someone.
It's
but
pretty bad, though. It's
there.
close.
I'd rather be dead.
I would rather be dead than keep doing this show.
I'd rather be
to
dead than
honest with
constantly fucked by Slimer's forefoot.
Hey, secrets.
Wait, what is that?
Secrets.
www.patreon.com/dapperdads.
Die already. Enter promo code Dapper to pay $10 more a month for absolutely no fucking reason.
Oh, the old reverse coupon. Eh?
Yeah, you know how I do it.
It's because as a child you pulled too many coupons out of those automatic
things.
But
those were so much fun. Why did they get rid of those?
Why did they get rid of them? Because
people
pulled
like
all
me.
of the coupons out.
Yeah.
Because what a fucking crazy system to believe that you would be looking on a shelf and purchasing a thing, and then right underneath of it,
is
an
a
automatic coupon would just slide out.
And not just
perfectly.
that, you as a child, you could just keep taking coupons from it.
No system.
Oh my god, I still
remember.
Oh my god, yeah, I still remember being a child and like going home from the grocery store with my mom, unloading pocketfuls of coupons, just being like, I took these, and she's like, why? People could have used those.
No one's using them. It's
to save what, 37 cents?
98% children abusing the system, and 2% old ladies.
They still have it at Woodman's. It's just not as fun because they just hole punch them.
Old.
No, they hole punch a corner of them, and then they take a zip tie and like wrap it around the shelf so you can just like yank it off. No, I want the automatic dispenser with the lasers. I want the 90s
we never talk
back.
about they constantly want to talk about millennials taking jobs away from companies because we use Amazon, we do this and this.
We don't go out to eat. We don't do all this other shit.
We were putting big coupon dispensers grandchildren through college.
There it is. Get it out. Figure it out. I see it.
Taking all the coupons, and now
we were taking all those
what
coupons.
Happens?
Now
they had to
what?
close down all the factories that made those small little red little coupon dispensers that automatically.
Some guy had to he had to pack up his office, hang himself in the office after he did it. 4 generations of coupon machine making technology gone out the window. No more
for a zip tie.
For a zip
talk
tie.
About jobs going across the pond is what people always say.
Yeah, they're all going to the UK.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck the Brexit.
Except there's like 2 people over there that listen to us. Tell more people.
Yeah, tell more people in the UK. Hey, tell you what, if you're in the UK, shout out to us and maybe we'll send you some stickers and maybe you could talk to us about how big all big is.
Yeah, I don't know about the stickers. It's so hard to ship.
It's a lot of shipping.
Stickers and things. We'll figure it out. Someone tell us how to ship things we have internationally. You can buy a t-shirt anywhere in this world, and that shipping is weirdly not expensive.
No.
The other thing is confusing, and then we give up when things get hard.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, despite this, which is so hard. But the coupon, and to be replaced by a zip tie. Yeah, we're sending jobs over the pond, but think about it smells really good. Did you smell that for the first time ever in dungeon history, especially with recent developments?
If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's that. Where's that big bag at?
Oh,
there's that big bag.
I thought there was going to be like, I don't know.
Big bag of fresh hibiscus flowers for you.
You just looked very excited and you're like, if I had to guess, it'd be, and I pictured like a pig running around.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's that beautiful perfumed pig I brought down to the studio. Bring him in, guys. Bring him in.
For me?
For you. All for you.
I just stab it in front.
Oh my God, he's killing the pig.
Eat it. There's charcoal behind me.
Just hog squill hot blood on the floor. Just all the sound.
Everywhere.
I am just traumatized. I'm
more like traumatized, am I right?
Am I right? Buzzing!
This is not a dramatization. This is not at all traumatization. This is really happening.
I'm traumatized. More like dramatized, am I right? And then you just cut the hog's throat in front of me.
Snap its
neck. They got thick necks.
I'm the best.
The best hog neck snapper this side of the Mason-Dixon line, baby! Number 1, bitch!
What the fuck? Oh my God.
This is, I mean this sincerely, my favorite episode that has come out in recent memory.
Which is crazy. So what we need to do is an hour and a half of other recording.
Of other just stupid bullshit to get it out of the way.
So again, a 16-hour day. We're clocking in. The duster. Do you think the duster had anything to do with it?
Oh, the duster had everything to do with it. I also think it's the fact that we're stone cold sober right now and our nerves are on end. Yeah.
I'm super sober.
I'm so sober I'm using finger guns with you right now.
I know, and I fell in line because I'm a follower. Especially when I'm not inebriated.
Doubt it.
Inebriated, leader.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's crazy about you is like when you're drunk, you're the biggest leader. And so you're constantly drunk, so you're the best leader I've ever had.
Thank you. Well, now you're only giving me reasons to fucking fuck everything up.
I'm just saying, man, you should pick up some Saturdays on the way home. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, fuck that pending court case and fuck the DA.
Fuck the court case, fuck the DA.
I'm going to show up drunk.
That, oh boy, show up at 8 a.m. before the courthouse even opens.
You think that's bad? I'm just handcuffed.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm also handcuffed.
3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, ladies, come in for the cordial visits.
Yeah, ladies. Not you. You look gross.
Not you.
Yeah, you have fatties.
No fatties for the cordial visits, only 10s and above.
Cordial visits? Sure. You don't get one now.
That guy just means I get to see corgis the whole time. Yeah, you're getting your dick sucked by some fatty, but I get to hang out with dogs.
I'm sitting like this, just sloppiest of Toppingtons, and then I'm just like, should have picked the corgis.
Corgis?
I said corgis.
Yeah.
Because I'm so confused on what we're talking about.
I don't know where I was going to go with this.
Rather pet
really
corgis than get your dick sucked.
Only, I mean, I don't know. What kind of women...
Don't take the deal.
Don't take the deal. What kind of women are sucking our dicks in prison, though? Crazy ones, right? Take the deal. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I think it's the old pig? Guard. Huh?
The pig?
The pig
you were
sucking my dick in jail. I didn't see him. Is he really here?
He's just back there.
just eating bones.
Not this episode. Not this. Go back.
This isn't the one. I'll kill you. The guard. You know, like when people are in prison and they like knock up the guard?
Yeah.
That's so fire. Like,
yeah,
I want to shake that man's hand.
I know.
Because imagine, like,
the power, the sense of power you have to have. Everyone's got to respect you on the slammer after you knocked up the guard.
Yeah.
She's walking around with your felony baby inside of her.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The biggest
Sweet, really. Because what you going to do? Sue you for child support? You're in jail.
I know. Just like you. Yeah. I mean, like, wow. You must be good with the words and everything to be like, hey, baby, you want to come into my cell and fool around a little bit on your job? On your government job.
You want to, hey, I know you're meant to be a symbol of status and hardship around here, but do you just want to let down all your inhibitions and just raw dog me in my jail cell?
For one guy, it's not going to be.
That clearly isn't a winner in life. Yeah. Like, how insecure do you have to be with yourself to be a female prison guard and then see an inmate and be like, I need to fuck him without protection?
Do you remember that sexy mugshot that everyone's seen? I mean, I
get it. I get it.
I'm
not saying I don't get it.
I'd fuck that guy. That guy's like with a model now.
Yeah.
That guy's like
and he's gorgeous.
Yeah.
He's a felon.
Eyes are piercing. Yeah. I mean, you're not inherently bad because you're a felon. Just
looking up at you.
Wait, he's sucking my dick.
It's prison.
I mean, that's epidemic, you could say. Big problem.
Big problem.
So we need
don't got enough time to talk about it on
prisons. This. Yeah, let's get on our political
No, that's the podcast we record after this, so we're recording for 18 hours straight.
I might not be as sharp on that one. I'm gonna be honest.
You're gonna be sharp as a tack. Let me tell you, you're gonna be sharp
as
fuck.
Fair
I got some cocaine, corgis, pussy tims, and conjugal visits. Everything a growing boy needs.
I feel like I'm gonna turn around, it's gonna be there, and then I'm gonna be like, and then I just wake up on the side of the road with a nosebleed after a car wreck, and you're there for some reason.
Dead.
No, we sniffed that, and we're dead.
We're dead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why this episode's going so good. We died.
We're funny. Dead. I made that good poop joke.
Yeah, everything is going right because we actually died after sniffing that. It makes so much sense.
Oh, I really hate.
It's like that episode of Goosebumps where the little girl thought that the kid and his mom were the ghost. It's so good.
I know. Besides 3 episodes.
I don't know. I thought maybe you had some deeper knowledge of it.
No, I was a Are You Afraid of the Dark man.
See, I tried rewatching some Are You
kid.
I would say I tried rewatching some Are You Afraid of the Dark, and it's painfully bad. It's
I watched
so
the first
bad.
One. It's horrible.
Gotta go with Goosebumps.
I gotta say, I hate the fact that we died from sniffing something.
I also hate that we should have died from drinking something.
Yeah, that made more sense.
Or eating something. Doing something while drinking. That's when we should have died.
It, yeah.
While operating something we shouldn't be.
If you had to pre-stamp our death certificate, it would say doing something while drunk.
Yeah. Just as a blanket vague statement.
We don't have to get into specifics because we'll work out the details.
We'll work out the kinks later.
Yeah.
Frogagander at those details when they come up.
Of course I can hop on a train and go to a different state.
Of course.
Right there.
Oh, I'm running away from my life anyway. If I lose a leg, I can just say it was in my past life.
I've watched a lot of crust punk documentaries. And
I have watched a lot of video. I've watched a lot of 80s movies where the people run, they throw their suitcase up, and then they hop on the train.
It sucks when you throw your suitcase up.
And then it keeps going.
You're just not that fit. You're just, of course it keeps going. It's a train. They don't stop.
They're not stopping for your fat
Unless
ass.
they stop for 3 hours.
Because there's a cow on the tracks?
Was that even the case?
Couch on the tracks.
Couch. A cow on a couch on the tracks?
Both. A cow on the couch on the tracks, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
You did it now too.
Huh?
You also get a pussy tip,
what?
A corgi,
what?
A pig with its throat slit,
under my
and
chair?
a conjugal visit.
Oh, there's so much hog blood. We did it. We died and went to heaven.
How did it happen?
How did it?
I said blasphemous things today.
I woke up and said, "Fuck you, God, for letting me wake up again."
And he didn't let you down, did he?
Not today, he didn't.
Oh, it feels so special
to be dead.
Yeah, just from sniffing old twice
baked potato salad. We are dead. We can't even talk.
I have a potato salad.
I have twice baked potato salad.
Do you think it's because it's earlier in the day?
Yeah, I think it's because it's earlier, so we got more energy.
It's always that.
It's
so
always
we'll never
that.
have this again.
No, we never will. Next episode's going to suck so hard.
Oh, it has to. With energy like this.
With energy like this.
And I mean, no one could bitch at us because it's
after
it's like
this
when you
one,
lay mean pipe and then she knows for 3 months at least.
You're going to come immediately after.
You're just not going to get any. We had a special moment. I was a little drunker than I thought. We were out of town. Everything felt special. We both munched each other's privates. It keeps smelling good. That's how I know we're dead.
I keep smelling something.
Like different things too. You know what I mean? Like the only things I ever smell down here is despair and regret.
And natter days.
Yeah. We did get rid of the old natter days
We
too.
did.
One of those natter days was from, when was the last time we drank on camera?
When did I bring those tall boys? Our 2-year?
Probably.
102?
Get that phone out of here.
For what?
That's it. You don't hear the static?
Oh,
maybe
no,
it's because we're
didn't.
dead.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what happens. Hard static throughout the whole episode. It's unsavable.
Nothing
Could you
but
imagine?
death.
Could you imagine?
Oh.
I would actually give up.
Oh, yeah, I think I would stop. Yeah,
quit
if
the
it was
podcast.
unsavable
And
static
people
the
would
whole
be
time.
like, why'd you quit? And to be like, oh,
I would tell people, I'd be like, we recorded our best episode,
Yeah.
and it sounded so fucked up that like
Yeah.
I just couldn't keep dealing with it.
It's like being in like a 10-year relationship and having fire sex. You know what I mean? You're like,
Right,
I thought the
like,
best
you're
days
kinda
were
like,
past
but,
us.
like, we can
we
still
try
have
to.
fun,
I stick in
like-
the garage. You're in the kitchen where a woman should be traditionally.
Of course, traditionally, I'm on my
And we
feet all
don't
day.
talk. We go out to eat once a month at Chili's.
But like we're both on our phones the
yeah,
whole time, and
the
like,
best
we're not
part
really
was
talking
the
to each other.
waiter fumbled a word, and we kind of laughed, and we
And we,
saw
like, made
that
a little
spark.
joke about
but
it.
then we know that.
But then,
it's
like, I had
all
thoughts
we
about
have.
how you've just been so distant recently,
Yeah.
and like you don't really
You're
put forth the
upset
effort
because
anymore, and like.
I'm so distant.
But like, and like, I don't
the
want.
funny
and
thing
it's
is
like
we're
I want
so close,
and it's
but
like
so far.
I want to make that joke with you, but like I don't want to set myself up just to be sad again when you distance yourself again from me. You
That's
know,
hurtful.
and it sucks because it's like, you know, I want to feel happy, but I can't let myself feel happy.
And then
because
we
I'm
had a
afraid of what
couple
happens
of
when
drinks. You had a couple glasses of wine. I had 16 Bud Lights.
I do. And a
and the
well done
magic
steak with
happened.
ketchup.
Yeah.
And then the
very well done.
And then I just saw you sitting across the table, finishing your 16th Bud Light, as you wiped off a bit of
15.
ketchup, as you wiped off a little bit of ketchup with the bottom of your white T-shirt that you had on.
No, as I took the napkin to wipe off the little bit of ketchup and smeared way more ketchup
all
somehow.
over your face.
Yeah,
because there was
I
a
didn't-
secret pocket of
I-
ketchup in the napkin.
Sure. Yeah, this napkin comes preloaded with ketchup.
No, like, you've
because
wiped
fuck
away
you.
so much.
Stop coming to Chili's. It's not a good
Stop ordering a
restaurant.
steak at Chili's.
$9 steak and they made a profit. Ketchup. Is that guy trying to be the Joker? This guy's gonna shoot up.
Hey,
a
this guy
Chili's.
lives in a society.
Doubt it. Doubt it. Shut up. I'm with my 10
10
year,
children?
No,
10
10-year
year
wife. I was going to say
anniversary.
10-year-old wife.
Oh.
This guy's with his 10-year-old wife in Chili's looking like the Joker. I knew that movie was bad. I told everyone.
I told everyone I
on
knew.
Facebook,
I said incels.
on
Nothing but
social media,
incels. I screamed it.
social
I didn't even have to see the movie to know it was
I'm
an
not
incel
gonna
nightmare.
see the movie. I don't think they should air it.
Because it's
because
full of
this guy.
incel messages.
This guy and his clearly not 10-year-old
Old wife. He should have
She seems way
been around
older
for
than
10 years
yeah.
too long, if you know what I mean.
10 times 10? What's going on?
And I heard that man make the comment at the restaurant, and it really hurt me. And so, like, you took me out to the car, and you're like, baby, no, you're just as beautiful as the day I saw you. And for some reason, I believed you, and I just saw that spark in your eye, and we just shared one of those passionate, tender kisses that we had when we first started
And
going
we
out.
fucked in the
We
car.
fucked in the car at Chili's, and it was sweaty and gross because you stank like Bud Light and well-done $9 steak.
I don't know what else I've ever smelled like. You knew what
Cigars
this was when you
cigars
signed
and
up.
pickles when we met, but
I was told to stop eating those pickles.
I
I was
was-
told to stop eating those cigars, and I can't smoke the pickles.
well, you
anymore.
tried, but it all ended
'Cause if
badly.
it's like a
Have you ever-
cigar. It's like God's cigar. I've said this. This is one of the first
Pickles are
things I
God's
do.
cigars,
I'll die on this hill.
and I'll die with you.
Yeah, that's love. What was the initial point?
I don't know. We fucked in the Chili's parking lot.
Yeah, but the first thing, it's like,
Oh.
oh, this episode is like that relationship.
Right.
Perfectly.
Perfectly,
okay,
yeah.
sum it up. You're so far in that you think the best days are behind you, and then you speed up to 115, you drive that fucking car off the cliff, and you start to honestly think, am I on drugs? I know I'm not,
Am I
but it
on
feels
angel
like
dust?
I'm on
It
drugs.
feels like I've taken cocaine, but there's no way I could have
Is
done
this
that.
how it is to be sober?
Is this how it is to be sober? I hate it.
I mean, I like it for this.
I like it for this, but
hate
then
it
I
for
need to be
like-
constantly drunk every other time I'm not
Yeah.
on the show. I need a spliff in my hand. I need a spliff in this hand, a beer in this hand, a cigarette in my mouth,
And a pussy on my
and a
lip.
pussy on my lips, and carve all that into my tombstone when I die.
You don't have enough money for that big of a tombstone. What
Didn't
can
have-
we cut out? Should we just put pussy on my lips?
Yeah.
Slim. It just as slim. 1993 to
One?
2000. Really?
Yeah.
Who's born in 93? Oh, I think it's every rap song. I feel like every rapper's like, I was born in 1993. Look at me. You know how rap is nowadays. To
Damn, son, where'd you find
2022.
this?
Pussy
Wait.
on my lips. You took the cheap price, so they make you guess your death.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't like my death being predicted by you of all people.
I mean, I'm the best.
If there was anyone in my life who I thought I was going to die with or around, it's you. But I don't know. I just always foresee me dying and you're around.
Am I involved in the death?
I wouldn't say involved, but maybe not directly. Remotely. We'll say remotely.
Say heavily involved?
I would say you're heavily remotely involved.
Okay. So it's like a Saw-esque trap that explodes your head, and I have the bomb. Like that documentary about that pizza guy, and they put that bomb on his head.
I forget about that until people you bring it up, and I'm like, that really happened.
That's such a crazy... When they show it, because you're like, they're not going to show this, and they show it. Like,
he's like, this thing's starting to tick kind of fast, and then it just...
and it just falls over, and you're like, whoa! I don't like documentaries where they need to let me know I'm going to see some shit like that. I was just watching one for something, and the guy like shoots himself in the head, and it's like, damn!
Like, give me a head trigger warning for...
This was a documentary about Cold Stone Creamery. When did this happen? Well, the owner couldn't deal with how all the singing, and
it's a hard knock life.
Yeah, for us. R.I.P. the guy who made Cold Stone Creamery, Jeff Creamery.
R.I.P. Jeff Creamery went out singing R.I.P. Jeff Creamery. His favorite musical was Annie.
Yeah.
God, I want some ice cream now.
Oh, I'd love some ice cream. I want everything in excess.
I know, right? Like,
I don't know. Is this because we're sober?
It's because we're sober. You want like food in excess. You want everything. You just want a lot of everything right now.
I know I could win in a fight. Also, you could totally sweaty.
Win. Oh yeah, I'm like sweaty on my hairline
Swamp
right
nuts?
Here. Swamp nuts, and it's because these fucking jeans. It's because the seasons are changing. Because these goblins making hot chocolates in my balls.
Oh, hot chocolate!
I am literally leaving the show. I'm getting a pint of ice cream, a bag of chocolate truffles, and some Arizona tea. That's what I'm feeling for a snacky snack today.
The tea is gonna be so.
Yeah.
After the ice cream.
Yeah.
It's gonna like.
I know exactly what you're trying to say, and I love that we don't even have to say it.
I don't. This relationship is too intense.
I just want some truffles.
So you're going to break your veganism for this?
No, I'm going to get all vegan versions of these things.
They don't make vegan truffles.
Yes, they do.
The vegan truffles are made out of actual turtle.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean...
Oh, now I want caramel turtles. Fuck you.
Yeah, they don't make
I just want a big specialty box of Russell Stover's chocolates. That sounds really nice.
I have been eating candy corn despite how much it's hurting my teeth.
I love candy corn.
I
think
love
it's
candy
so
corn
good.
too.
It's fucking
for
delicious.
Like 5 minutes. Then it's
and then afterwards
horrible.
It's just nothing but sugar and oil, and you're like, why do I do this to myself?
But you'll still keep eating them on the couch.
No, you got to get the combo pack that has the pumpkins, the candy corn, and the footballs. That's the best one.
Is that what the third one?
Yeah, it's footballs.
So they had candy corn. Pumpkins, football. I mean, I get it. Football comes back, but you think there'd be something else.
You'd think so.
But yeah, every year it hurts a different like section of my teeth.
I've been having this weird thing where I see people eating meat and it makes my teeth hurt.
Like
I think about getting like the fibers from the meat stuck in my teeth.
Don't like that you're calling them that now.
But that's what it is.
Sure.
Doubt it.
Yeah,
but because I saw someone eating a steak in a movie the other day, and it was like during a scene where they're like chewing it, and, like talking. And,
I thought you meant a man was in the movies and he was just eating a steak, like loud chair.
Yeah, I went to go see Joker, and a man was just eating beans.
I mean, that's a lot of movies.
Went to go see Joker 2, and a man was eating a steak on a plate.
Yeah, like those movie theaters where you can eat.
I've never been to one. I want to go to one where you can.
There's got to be clinking.
Yeah,
there's got to be so much.
I want to go to the ones where you can get the fancy cocktails at, like the fancy liquor drinks or like the big beers.
Drunk.
Well, I'm drunk when I show up.
Yeah, you are.
But it's nice to get drunk before a movie.
I don't like it. One time I drank Jaeger in a movie and I dropped it on the ground and it was like ting 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 ting.
Nice.
And then I coughed, but it wasn't because I'm a bitch at all. You know me.
Yeah.
It was because it just went down the wrong pipe. But then everyone I with was like, did you fucking choking on Jaeger? And I was like, wrong pipe. It was Brooklyn's Finest. Was that a movie?
I thought you were saying the name of someone you were with, and I thought it was a girl named Brooklyn, and I was like...
Brooklyn, last name Finest.
That's what you all called yourself, Brooklyn's Finest.
Yeah, we were like a gang.
A weird squad that is going to have to get back together in 30 years under mysterious circumstances.
Yeah, one of us dies.
Yeah, one of you dies, and then the rest have to figure it out. But then it becomes like a weird...
What a loose plot. One of them dies, and the rest have to figure it out this summer in theaters.
Brooklyn's best.
Yeah, Brooklyn's Finest. Maybe if that wasn't already a movie. Are you gonna ding?
There we go.
For what?
Brooklyn's Finest.
That's a movie, I'm pretty sure. I went to see it. I don't know. We have a submission. You want to pull it up? Well, just YouTube.
Was it a text message submission?
It was to the Facebook. It was from Jill. But you can just go to YouTube because I couldn't get the fucking video to play from Facebook.
Yeah, I recall having a similar issue.
Yeah, so just YouTube Belladonna Pocket is what I did, and it should be the first one. We're going to play some audio, and we'll also share the video. It's someone's review of a... what do you want to call it?
Doc Johnson's Belladonna Pocket Pussy
Let me just see the thumbnail.
Top one?
This guy. The guy. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Review Town USA. I'm Mr. Review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a product that a lot of you, for some reason, have been suggesting I review. It is the Belladonna Pocket Pussy by Doc Johnson. Now, I've used this product a couple times, and I gotta say, as far as the pussy aspect of it goes, the silicone texture is pretty realistic, I'm assuming. But the part I'm not really too crazy about is the pocket aspect of it. See, I thought this product would be more so designed to fit the dimensions of my pocket and even act as such, and I've even provided a little demo video here. But it's a little too bulky to really get all the way in there without sticking out and calling attention to itself. Additionally, the hole on top where you're supposed to store all your items is just a little bit too small to really get your things in and out of there. Now, I also purchased the recommended lube that the instructions suggest, which did make it a little easier to get, things in and out of it, but ultimately I'd recommend carrying maybe some napkins or paper towels around with you.
That's my favorite. It gets a fart at the end.
So join me next time when I'm going to be reviewing the Easy Bake Oven, and spoiler alert, it bakes pretty easily. In fact, the whole thing essentially melted within the first 5 minutes of me just preheating it.
So yes, thank you, Jill. She sent that specifically because she said your fondness of pocket pussies.
I mean, I wouldn't say I have a fondness of it. It's just I enjoy jacking off with a little bit more in my hands.
You had the fondness because I hate that sentence a lot.
Well, what do you think I'm doing with it? Having tea time and
kissing it?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here kissing it and watching movies.
Kissed it?
No, I haven't kissed it. I come all over it.
When you first got it, you didn't like it a little bit?
No.
I think you fucked up. I'm going to be honest.
Think I fucked up not licking my fake pussy that I bought?
Yeah, just a little bit to see if it's like that.
No, it's not. I can tell you from looking at it,
it's not.
It's like. It was a $35 silicone toy. I'm not going for realism here.
I mean, you still got to lick
for something to help me. No, you don't. It's a silicone toy.
You should have.
If it's a human I'm hooking up with, I'll lick that a little bit before I go in, but not the toy.
But I do respect how fluid you were about that. Human. He'll lick anybody. This guy will lick anything that walks.
Almost, as long as it's clean and attractive.
Down the street in one boot. Do you think you could put things in yours? That fart noise that it made, does that happen? Because that was incredible.
There's been a squelching noise when I'm like squeezing it really hard, and I have just made that thing moister than an oyster. But you gotta use a little extra sometimes, you know.
A little extra what? Penis?
No, little extra lube. Because sometimes
I would just go dry.
Well, that's a bad idea.
Like
such a bad idea. You clearly like things that I don't.
Yeah,
because
believe it or not, people have different.
No, my thing. I am just like basically, if this was the thing, I'm like,
you have this much lube.
I wish.
Yeah, it seems excessive.
In fact, I think I may need to. Yeah, in fact, I may need to go. I wish I could fuck a water bottle. My dick's too small for the opening.
I know. Yeah, the fart noise I very much enjoy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it makes a fart noise when you're fucking it, but maybe pulling money out of it and tapping the butt on it makes a fart noise. I don't know. Like I said, it's made.
Do you think you could store things in yours? What do you think would fit nicely in it?
A couple of pencils.
I mean, you're not
real
wrong.
Nice pencil case.
Nice is debatable.
Tire pressure checker.
You do lose it.
Meat thermometer.
Yeah, I heard you already put that in there.
You know what I'm saying.
And it came back very hot.
Came back ice cold.
Yeah. Frigid. What grade do you think it's appropriate to break out a pocket pussy pencil case?
I think whenever they start teaching you sex ed.
You just show up the day of.
Day after.
I mean, yeah. You don't
Because you went home and
rude.
you explored so many things. We have many things to show you.
Just pocket pussies everywhere. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Pinhead, but he's covered in pocket pussies.
Like little ones or regular?
I'm thinking like big regular.
Big regular ones. I mean, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah. And he's like, do I look like someone who cares what God thinks?
Pain. I'll show you pain.
And if you're lying to us, we'll attach pocket pussies to your head for eternity.
Does anybody fuck his head then?
Fuck pocket pussy head?
Yeah, fuck pocket pussy
You gotta
head.
fuck pocket pussy head.
Like a bunch of people?
It's gotta
or
be
one
it's gotta
person
be
that
the type
takes
of
it?
pleasure you've never known before.
Are they like firm or are they just wiggling everywhere?
Well, because we saw that one on chat roulette that was like wiggling everywhere, and like mine is not that
Yours is a little
wiggly.
firmer?
Mine has some dexterity to it.
I think that guy's really worn
I'm
his
not.
out.
I'm not saying it like bounces back or anything when I smack it
How
around.
does your boner bounce back when you smack it around?
Depends on how hard I am,
True,
but yeah, I
true.
mean sometimes you're rocking that semi-soft stiffy, and
Sometimes.
you're just kind of you know when like you go for round two
Nope.
and like your dick just isn't as good as it was the first time, but you just try to shove in like your half hard
I feel
dick
like we've recently
to try to keep
discussed
it going
this.
anyway, just to see hopefully if something happens. It's essentially like that.
You as a person is getting more and more ridiculous.
I need to be put down already.
You need to. I don't know what you need. I honestly don't know.
No
anyway.
one knows what I need.
No,
I don't know what I
I
need.
know.
I just keep covering it up with drugs and alcohol, and hopefully someone will tell me to my face
is
without me
true.
asking someday.
This is true. Where? Oh yeah, Pinhead pocket pussy. So is it like 12 people going to town, or I just get to fuck whatever when I want?
I think you can just slide in and out of all the holes whenever you want. Like you could probably lick a couple to start.
Thank you. Well, I don't know how
I'm
much
not
has
gonna
been
stop.
used.
I'm not gonna stop you from doing what you want to do.
The sincerity in your voice was beautiful. I don't. His have probably been used though. You're
Yeah.
telling me I'm
Oh,
the
of course.
first guy
No,
to fuck
hell
his
no.
head?
Fuck no. There's no fucking way you're the first guy to fuck pocket
Exactly.
pussy head.
I am in pocket pussy. Help me.
I'm in a pocket pussy. Help me. And you were just covered in Astroglide, looking
I
like
wish.
Danny DeVito
If
covered in
they
Purell.
would have replied to us.
If they would have, I would have gladly used their lube in my pocket pussy if they had just talked
yeah,
about
is that
it.
what they need? They need to know where we're gonna put.
Well,
their
where
lube?
else do they think I'm putting it on? Outside
And
of
a
like
woman and stomping on the bottle, so it comically fills her up and squirts out of her nose, ears, eyes, and mouth.
the type of thing where you shove a bottle inside of someone and then kick them until it breaks?
Oh my god, that was a little bit much.
That was a bit much.
Yeah,
It took
yeah.
115 episodes for you to finally find something for
And
me to
in
say
this-
that that's a bit much.
And we had the perfect episode.
And it was
Do
the
you
perfect
feel
episode.
Happy now that
I
you've
feel like we can stop
tarnished
the
it?
show now. Perfect
Permanently?
episode? Yeah.
No, we had the perfect episode, and then you just said put a bottle in someone and kick it until it breaks. This
That's
is
just
no
funny.
longer the perfect episode.
Oh, yeah. I
That
did it. I'm the
ruined-
one who ruined it.
Yeah,
Of course.
I made a flawless poop joke.
You did
had
make
a funny
flawless
moment.
poop joke.
A lot of things I can't even recant what's happened. 'cause
No,
so
listening
much.
back to this one's going to be
So
crazy.
yeah, typing this one out is going to be like a short novella because it's not a full book.
No, you're thinking of the stuff you mixed with hazelnuts and put on toast.
Oh,
Nutella.
Nutella.
Nutty-tella?
Nutella. Yeah, you ever
Nut on-
fuck a jar of Nutella?
Nutella. Hardly knew her.
I'll accept it.
Thank
I'm
you.
not happy about it.
I'm
but
not
I'll
happy
accept
about it either, but thank
it. It's
you.
not what you need to come back from that vulgar statement you made, so give us a better joke.
I got nothing.
All right. I'm going to give you 3 things, and I
Okay.
want you to craft it into the perfect joke.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm going to try, and it's going to be bad, but we'll
It's
try
going to
it.
be bad, but we got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
School bus,
Okay.
Barack Obama, a lizard at the bottom of a swamp.
This is like
I know.
Chopped, where you're throwing me 3
I know,
ingredients.
but you got it. You ready? I'll give you a couple seconds. Just think about it. There's something there. I believe in you. All right. 3, 2, 1.